Let's go. From the kickoff to the final buzzer sound, breaking down the plays while the legends come around. Hot takes, big wings, every loss filling ring. Two voices, one thing. It's big and loud. Big, loud. Talk the sports, yeah, you know the deal. Big price, big thrills, every league, every field. Let's turn it up. This is big and Lil. This big and Lil. This big and Lil. Let's go.
Today we're going to be talking playoffs. We have a special guest, Randy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so we're going to be starting with the NBA playoffs. They've already, both these playoffs things have gotten started, but we're kind of catching them halfway through. First game we're going to be talking about is Big Kirko's team that he would marry if he could, the Nuggets against the Timberwolves. They're giving Denver a 69% chance to win this, and I agree with them.
Yeah, me too. Nuggets have this easy if they can keep doing what they're doing. Maybe give some Peyton Watson some rest during this series and come back against the Spurs.
You know, I'm glad that you guys brought me onto the show because I'm going to play devil's advocate here. I think that the Timberwolves can take the Denver Nuggets in 7. I'm a huge Ant-Man fan. Stand up Anthony Edwards. And I think that he can show up Nikola Jokic in this series.
I will tell you one thing. Jokic is not MVP. I think Luka deserved that spot more than SGA and Jokic did in the MVP race. Anyway, next game, we have the greatest of all time on the Lakers going against the Rockets. They're giving the Rockets the better chance to win here, but I'm actually going to pick the Lakers.
Well, I don't know if Luka will come back for this series. I'm hoping he does to make it more interesting. KD should be back, so I will take the Rockets to win this in probably 7.
I think this is probably the biggest toss-up in any of the games. I think that it could go either way. I'm also going to go with Big Kirko here on this one. I think that after the playoff experience that the young guys on Houston got last year, that the Rockets will be able to take this one in 6 or 7.
Give me Lakers in 5. Anyway, the greatest team to ever play basketball, the Spurs, going against the Trailblazers. They're giving Spurs 81% chance to win, and I have to agree with them. Spurs in 4.
Okay, 4 games is a little, I don't know, but I'm going to take the Spurs, but not till 6 games. Trailblazers, when they get back to Portland, will probably have 2 wins themselves, so I'll take the Spurs in 6.
I agree that the Spurs are going to win it. It could be in 4, it could be in 6. It depends on who all comes to play that night. If Denny Avdia decides that he's going to score another random 40 points, then the Trailblazers might take a game. But I think the Spurs have this one pretty easy.
All right, next game, Thunder against Suns. Thunder, as of their last game against the Suns, completely dominated them. That was a horror movie. Give me Thunder in 4.
Okay, I think the Suns get 1 at home, and that'll be all 3-point shooting. Other than that, the Thunder will dominate them.
I think it's going to be very interesting because I believe that the Thunder in their game plan are probably going to put Shea on Dillon Brooks and try and get Dillon Brooks out of the game early with fouls. And they're probably one of the best defensive teams on that side of the ball. So the Thunder will dominate the Suns pretty easily. It'll be interesting to see in how many.
All right, next game, Celtics, 76ers. This is going to be another just domination by the Celtics. Give me Celtics in 4 again.
You're taking a lot of teams in 4 games.
I know I am.
I'm going to take the Celtics, but in 5. One of these games, they're just not going to come to play, and the 76ers will take one. But the Celtics dominated the first game and probably look to do that the second game too, so give me the Boston.
Yep, I'm with you guys right away. I think that Boston's got this one handled pretty well. I agree with that one person out there that said that Jaylen Brown deserves an MVP voting. Phenomenal year with Jaylen Brown. I don't think he should win the MVP, but I think he deserves a little bit more respect than just one singular vote. But, yeah, give me Boston in probably 4 or 5 over
Okay, I
Philadelphia.
will remind you guys, though, if you ever want to change your picks, 76ers have a Dembona.
Doesn't convince me to change
was a
my
horrible
pick.
No, that doesn't convince me of it.
Anyway, Knicks against Hawks. They're giving Knicks a chance to win. I agree with them. Knicks.
I'm going to take the Knicks probably in 6, but if you're looking to gamble on this game at all, I'm taking the Hawks on the plus all I can because take the points for them. Their defense has been looked great lately, and Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, they're looking for a win here. So I'll take the Knicks in 6.
Not trying to jump ahead here, but with the Pistons taking a big hit versus the Magic in Game 1, if the Pistons are out in the East, the Knicks are my favorite to go the whole way to the finals this year. So I have the Knicks over the Hawks pretty handedly. I think that their offense and the way that they like to run things over there is just unmatched in anybody else in the East.
All right. Now, a lot of people have written off this last game as Cavaliers domination, but I think Raptors have a better chance than they think. That being said, I'm still going with Cavs, but I'm going with Cavs in 6.
Okay, I'm going to take the Cavs in 5. Raptors started the season very well, but ended the season and majority of the season just regular 500. So I'm going to take the Cavs in 5 probably. They'll have it easy.
I also agree. I think it's not going to be total domination, but I am going to have the Cavs taking this one. James Harden just has that playoff presence that you want, and a team like that in the first round is probably not getting beat.
All right, and our last game that we know of right now is the Pistons against the team with the greatest theme song I've ever heard, the Orlando Magic. And you know what? I'm throwing something out here. Give me the Magic in 7.
I loved watching that first game. The Magic looked great. The Pistons, on the other hand, Kate Cunningham looked great, and the rest of the team did not look so great. I think the second leading scorer had 8 points. So I will take the Pistons, but they will have a very hard time if they keep playing like that. So I'm going to give them 7 games to beat the Magic.
I'm going to take the Magic in 7 as well. I think that regardless of regular season record, the Pistons don't have much playoff experience. A lot of young guys. They've got a lot to live up to, and I think that the Magic are going to be able to come in there, stay level-headed, and they're going to be able to cruise right past the Pistons in 7.
All right, moving on to NHL playoffs. All right, Senators, Hurricanes. Hurricanes are the 1 seed, and that's why I'm taking the Canes.
Yes, the Hurricanes have looked dominant all season, the 1 seed, and I don't think they'll have a problem with the Senators. If they do, it'll be 1 game. So I'll take the Hurricanes in 5.
I also agree. I'm probably taking the Hurricanes. They're the 1 seed, pretty much hard to bet against right now.
Okay, next game, Wild Stars. Now, first game of the series, Wild destroyed the Stars 6-1. Nobody saw that coming, but I'm still going to take the Stars in 6.
Okay. I've liked the Stars all season. They've looked great. And then the Wild looked great the first game of the playoffs, 6-1. Because of that, all the momentum they have, I'm going to take the Wild in 6. They look amazing game 1.
I'm agreeing with Big Kirko on this one. I'm taking the Wild in, again, 6 or 7. But, no. In all seriousness, though, I think beating a team like that you're not supposed to beat 6-1 is just huge momentum, and you're just going to be able to ride that through the series. Don't expect them to get much past the first round, but I think they're going to take the Stars on this one.
All right, next game. This one I kind of have a personal opinion in. The Flyers-Penguins. First game, Flyers won 3-2, but Penguins have Erik Karlsson, who's been dominating. And I'm going to take the Penguins in 7, probably.
Okay, so I think this is another toss-up between the Flyers and Penguins. It's 2 teams from PA, and yeah, really, whoever you pick is a good pick. So I'm going to take the Flyers just to oppose that. And they did look okay the first game, 3-2. I'll take Philadelphia in 6.
Give me the Penguins, baby.
Yeah.
I don't pride myself into a ton of hockey, but I would consider myself a Penguins fan. So a little bit of bias here with my buddy Nate. I'm going to go with the Penguins, and we're going to ride out Erik Karlsson through this series, and hopefully we bounce back.
All right, next game. Now, this is a big Kirkos thing. Avalanche Kings. I can't see Avalanche being beat. I think they're going to win the entire thing. Give me Avalanche in 4.
Well, with the goalies, we have Wedgwood and Blackwood. That's so easy behind the goal. I think Avalanche sweep the Kings in 4 games.
Yeah, again, just like the first game with the Hurricanes, it's pretty much hard to bet on the hard not to bet on the Avalanche. So I think they probably do sweep this series and go pretty far throughout this playoffs.
Let me add some. Nathan McKinnon, MVP.
Yeah, he's an MVP candidate for sure. He probably will win it. Anyway, Canadians, Lightning, they're giving Tampa Bay a chance to win. I agree with them. They have Nikita Kucherov. He's been doing very good for the Lightning right now, and that's kind of why I'm taking him. Give me Lightning.
The Canadians looked pretty good in their first game I think they won that game, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they won game 1, but they didn't win it by much, so I will take the Lightning in this one, probably in 6 games.
I agree right there. The Lightning, they lost game 1, but they're going to be hard to bet against again, so I think that the Lightning probably take this in 6.
Next game, Bruins, Sabres. Now, Sabres had their first win in...
They had their first playoff win in 15 years.
Which is insane, but I think that momentum's going to carry on. Give me Sabres in 5 to the Bruins.
Okay, so I love how the Bruins have so much experience in the playoffs. Love how they have so much experience in the playoffs, but I don't think it'll be enough. The Sabres look really tough this year. I think the Sabres get it done in 7 games.
I do think it's going to be a little bit difficult with the lack of playoff experience for the Sabres, but I do think ultimately they're going to cruise past round 1. Probably in 7, the Bruins will give them a run for their money, but I think they'll be able to get out of round 1.
All right, and last game of the night, the 2 newest teams in the NHL.
Something like that.
Golden Knights
Yeah.
and Mammoth.
No, because the Kraken.
Oh, Seattle Kraken. I did forget. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Golden Knights, Mammoth. Give me Vegas in 6.
The Mammoth have had a great regular season in their first year, so I don't think it carries into the playoffs. The Golden Knights they have so much experience in the playoffs that it's going to be really, really tough to beat them. I think the Golden Knights get it done in 6 games, and the Mammoth will show up to 2. So, Randy, what is your thoughts on that one?
I'm going to have to agree with both of you. I think that the Golden Knights are going to be able to get this one done in round 1. Again, just like you said, with the playoff experience, I think that the Mammoth here within the next few years will be able to come back with a little bit more playoff presence and be able to make a run, but it's just really early for them to go far, and I think that the Golden Knights will be able to get this done.
Now let's go NBA and NHL. Who are your 2 teams in the championship?
NBA, give me the Celtics and the Spurs.
Okay.
Give me the Celtics to win it.
What do you think for the NHL? Who's your finals there?
Obviously Avalanche, and then the other side, I'm just gonna keep it safe and go with the Canes, but give me Avalanche easily winning that one.
Okay. I'm gonna take let's start with the NHL here. I agree with the Avalanche, and I think I'm right with you with the Hurricanes there. Avalanche will be dominant all through the playoffs and have no problem. Oh, and I have to do NBA too. Oh, I think all of you know who I think is going to win. You don't know?
No, we know. We just know they're not going to win.
No, it's just not.
The Denver Nuggets will be your champions, and they will beat, let's see here, I had the Celtics in the finals, so Nuggets over Celtics in 6 games.
All right, I'll start here in the NHL as well. As much as I'm against going against what would be like 2-1 seeds essentially, I'm going to have to go Avalanche versus Hurricanes as well. It's just the two most clear-cut teams in the entire league, and the Avalanche are probably going to go right through that with their MVP in Nate McKinnon. And then in the NBA playoffs, I think...
No Warriors in it, so let's see what you pick.
All right. Nobody expected a Jalen Green 36 piece. It's all right. My GOAT, Steph Curry, will make it back one day. But I think that for my championship, I'm going to have the Spurs versus the Knicks. And it's a rematch of the NBA Cup final. And I think that the Spurs are going to ride Wemby through the series, and Wemby's going to get his first of many rings.
Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. All right, well, I think that's it for the episode.
Yeah.
That has been big. This has been
Medium,
and I have been Lil. And there have been funny things popping up on the screen. Thank you for watching.
Big and Lil. Let's go! From the kickoff to the final buzzer sound, breaking down the plays while the legends come around. Hot takes, big wings, every loss filling ring. Two voices, one dame. It's Big and Lil. Big, Lil. Talk this sports, yeah, you know the deal. Big price, big thrills, every league, every field. Turn it up, this is Big and Lil. This Big and Lil. This Big and Lil. Let's go.